Welcome back, everybody, to more of this craziness, whatever it is. If you're still with us, thank you for joining in on the craziness. We've gone about full Canadian here. We've gone full Jersey. My proportions of this camera and stuff are different. They're still alive. Again, I'm not going to talk about this stuff too much on the channel. We're not going to continue to do it, but they are alive. It is a Stanley Cup Finals. My team is there for the first time since I was 12. I was editing the video a minute ago, the last one, and I was wearing my hat and joking about it. No, we've gone. When I look back at my life, what is your most Canadian moment? It's probably this series, wearing hockey stuff, talking about Canadian singers, because that trend has continued. They are in the finals, and Shania Twain is the absolute good luck charm. So it just felt appropriate in connection to this game after the Alanis Morissette incident that we're doing that. But yes, I am back on a game topic. We're going to try the GBA version of this because why not? It's what I do. I love looking at version differences. Those that know me know we do a lot of that. When we did our race, this is the version I played. I figured why not? And again, I don't think we're going to be sticking with Donkey Kong Country necessarily. I think I'm literally going to try my hand at something else. Getting back to things, because a lot has changed. It's been about a month. Did not actually plan for that this time, since I'm not too, not too busy and stuff. But I got laryngitis, and apologies in advance. I'm going to be trying to edit out any coughs that happen, because I still don't have those ranges in my voice. Good news is I got a new controller, one of these Series X controllers. My birthday happened, and we're going to get playing. I'll talk about some of the stuff as we play. I think I'm actually going to leave a lot of this intact, just because GBA version hasn't necessarily been seen, so why not, right? There's story and stuff in this one. Okay, little buddy, as part of your hero training, you've got to stand guard tonight over my bananas. I don't know why I have this game show host voice, but I'll relieve you at midnight, so try to stay awake until then. It's your shift. Get on that job. Oh, look at him doing a good job. Just watching, just pondering. Who goes there? It's the small one. Seal him inside this barrel and toss it into the bushes. Donkey Kong's bananas are ours. Reptiles. Oh, the purple reptiles. Oh, they get... Oh. And yeah, canonically, Diddy cannot deal with those guys. Hopefully we don't run into that situation. I forgot this story entirely, I'm not gonna lie. What'd you do that for? I was having a nice nap. Take a look inside your banana cave. You're in for a big surprise. This is my old man voice, I guess. Trying to do voices right now is gonna kill me. I don't have my full voice back. My bananas and my buddy. Diddy, they are gone. The Kremlings, they will pay. I gotta do that like cheesy inflections they would have in 90s shows, you know. I'll hunt them down through every corner. No, not that bad. On my island until I have every last banana from my horde back. It's changed focus quite quickly from me not dying, right? Excuse me. Once again, to remind you, rules of this are rather loose. Self-imposed challenge of just pretty much anything that makes me exit the level via death is game over. We get one of those. I don't know why I'm bothering to gather lives. Again, it's been about a month since I played this. I did not need to even go in here. But yeah, no, things have been as good as can be. Getting the controller was nice. That was more of a Final Fantasy 14 thing. I've worn down the triggers because that's basically how you hotbar in that bad boy. I'm not liking the way this is not seeming to run super well for some reason. But, yeah, we're trying our hand at this version. I thought it'd be funny to not even address it and pretend it was the same. But, shoutouts again to Proton John, who did an excellent series where he pretty much did just that. So I'm like, I'm not gonna copy that stuff, man. But, yeah, I debated putting my camera above my emulator, which would make sense. So I don't keep looking over there, because we're trying not to die here. Yeah, this version brought a lot of different things. I guess I can talk about that for those that are curious for the moment. This version brought in it was basically like a ground-up rebuild. I think this was at a time of poor archival. There's some good informational videos on it and stuff out there, and like, did you know gaming and what have you? Again, I watch a lot of that stuff for bed and all that stuff, and I just find it fascinating. Does this not have? Is it not this one? No, it's the next one, isn't it? Okay, yeah, it's the next one. They basically had to like one-to-one remake this as good as they can on a different hardware entirely. Obviously, the GBA sound chip does not reflect as well onto. I don't know why we're grabbing those again. It doesn't really matter here. Very as well as the Super Nintendo's, which has a wonderful Sony sound chip in it. I don't know why we hit 2001, was it? Game Boy Advance? And that was still a thing. Man, it is noticeable seeing the differences, though, because again, ground-up remake, really. Very faithful, but even just like it being a month ago that I played the Super Nintendo on, I think I was watching footage today, I can very much notice the difference now. But like when we did this for the race, this is the version I played. And I didn't even notice like a lot of differences, honestly. Like obviously the color palettes and all that stuff look quite a bit different. So again, like my whole idea with a lot of these is I want to go back to very roots of what I was doing and stuff on this channel, very roots of kind of like Let's Plays and stuff, but again, you got to make things your own, and it's just so me to switch between and have a fascination between versions. So if we're going to be hitting a third video on this same attempt at this, right? Like, it's not even like 3 is a lot by, again, like old, I don't know, Let's Play standards. Not even close, mind you. But like, in today's small consumption of media, whatever, it's just like, I don't know. Or like, I'd say more so my own ADHD and interest in switching video games all the time and all the time. I am guilty proponent of that, abso-frickin-lutely. I don't need to care about bonuses or anything. Sometimes, like I said, it just turns into autopilot. This camera, though. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I just figured we change things up a little bit for the third take of this. Maybe GBA's good luck, the way Shania Twain's apparently good luck for my hockey team now. All it was is allow me to indulge for a second. So last I was just editing the other video. I was talking how my team was final 4 teams left. They did make it to the finals. They are facing Florida. They did go down 3-0, which for those not in the sports baller verse, fair. But statistically, anyone can latch onto this because the amount of teams that have ever come back in sports ball in general from a 3-0 deficit in a best of 7 is like 6 times in all of sports, or at least 6 times in all of hockey, and that's over like 150 years. I think that includes baseball and basketball, which I admittedly don't watch, but I believe they do best of 7s as well. Obviously, things like American football and what have you, they do just like single knockout, and that blows my mind. Oh wow, we can actually like see the other bit there. But yeah, they went down 3-0, so it's done. For all intents and purposes, it is done. This is probably the last, well, instant you'll see of me wearing this stuff, so that's another reason for doing it. Just because, again, I will always support. I'm dang proud of it. It is turned into a very much a side hobby I don't actually pay nearly as much attention to. But my team is doing very well. They are there for the first time since I was 12. I'm proud regardless. At this point, you're down 3-0. Statistics are not on your side. Everything is not on your side. They did win 1, so it's 3-1. And it was in Edmonton, and they were hosting Canadian talents as like some sort of concert before the game, which was Our Lady Peace and come back here, and Shania Twain. So yeah, there was a viral video out there that's just glorious in all the ways possible. Because I mean, man, it's not on my playlist, but I think like God, everyone has to agree. Man, I Feel Like a Woman is just like such a banger of a song. Again, not on my playlist, but you better believe I was in the stadium. The fans of the Oilers, one of the loudest fan bases ever. Don't cite me, but they're pretty loud. And it is amazing. They went up 8-1, which is ludicrous, especially in the finals. Get me up there, you bitch. Oh. And so Shania was in the building. and they were playing Man, I Feel Like a Woman, and the entire crowd was singing it. It is the best thing ever in all the glorious and cringiest of ways. Shoutouts to Shania and everyone involved in that. Amazing. Everybody's joking now. Has to go to Florida with them. Anyways, that is it for the hockey talk. Now we do with the not dying talk and the GBA Kong talk. Because this is GBA Kong. I did notice, like, excuse me. When I bought my GBA initially, I didn't have, I don't think, any games other than, like, Sonic Advance 2 for a while, so pretty much. Oh, God! Oh, video stored this game. I remember I actually got very sick there, too. No! I was gonna say, playing it on the actual GBA again recently, barrel stuff's a lot dang easier. 3 attempts down. That is not a good one, is it? My God. 3 levels? Alright. We're gonna go again on this video. It's 11 minutes, so... I'm surprised that... I don't know. Things happen the way they happen, but I'm not surprised it came from the barrel stuff. I was gonna segue into talking about how the barrel stuff is... It was a lot easier. You know, funny enough, I have it here. I didn't even plan to have it here, but I do have it here. My modded GBA. Is that on screen? No input latency. Definitely noticed a really good time with the barrels and stuff. Replaying this a few years ago. It's the point of the story I was gonna get to. Anyways, see you back there. And I am stuck in this stuff again. No! Oh, maybe I should at least have a save point after this? Maybe. I'm just Diddy Kong right now, and these armadillos are actually kind of scary. Ask and you shall receive. The way the camera pans in this one is not the best. Again, this is this was actually a pretty not well received port, I remember at the time. Again, things are a little off, but it does function very well. Better than the Game Boy Color one, which I guess if we have a 5th attempt of this, which we probably will, let's be honest. Maybe we'll be hopping to that version at some point, we'll see. Again, I would kind of like to hop between games. Again, I want to cater to myself a little bit and the way I function. Okay, I'm going to switch just in case here. I remember Proton John talking about these actually and how weird they are. It does stay on these screens forever. It does play this incredibly kooky, also random music. And this is just life. These portraits. 2003 was a weird vibe, man. But at least I was like 8 for it, so you didn't notice. For those curious, no, this is not the first place I actually played Kong Country. I did actually play it on Super Nintendo quite a bit. Again, we grew up like a console behind. I know I just said I was like 8 in 2003, but oh my god, the camera, dude. Yeah, we did end up being behind the times a lot. This was not a game we owned on Super Nintendo, but one I certainly borrowed from everyone I could find that had it forever in a way. Oh, buddy. Alright, I think we keep dying. Oh my... Oh, my ear, what the heck? Lingering laryngitis or something was just like, remember how you couldn't speak for a while? I literally lost my voice for the first time in my life, by the way. It's funny, it's weird, like, editing those things. I always wish I edit a little bit later so I can, like, watch it and kind of enjoy it myself. Rather than, like, just being like, I just lived this. Can I What just physically happened to the Kongs there? I thought I fell out of the map, but...
Get out of my face! I'm gonna crash! I'm gonna crash! Oh no! I can't see! Oh no! We're all gonna die! Oh my...
I think they, like, managed to exit the stage without... Weird, dude. I think there's a few things that are off. I don't think those guys are actually able to jump under there, but... Yeah, I didn't replay this one until I did get a GBA, and I didn't actually notice the differences at that time. It had been long enough. But yeah, you'll notice it's got a lot of those, like, extra vibrant, like, something's turned up 10 notches to deal with the lack of light these things tend to have. This one, by the way, does actually have... a full backlight, so it's a fully modded one. That's quite handy. So yeah, I'm not dealing with that stuff. I never actually had one of those before I had the SP, but yeah, I think that style is amazing for the hands and everything. It's just they never had the backlight. So now that the modders are doing incredible things, man, that can work out a little better. I still like how this series has mysteriously and randomly from my trains of thought and the things that have happened turned into... I don't know if I can even name another Canadian female singer at this point other than, what's her face? Oh my god, no, I can't even name her apparently. Oh, God, I know so little about celebrities, man. She dated Chad Kruger for a while, though I remember that was a thing. There's another Canadian that's not female, but yeah. Avril Lavigne, there you go. Apparently, we're going to have an Avril Lavigne episode at some point. Sometimes I don't even know these things that much. It was... Oh, my... I don't want to... It is funny, but I don't want to keep talking about this stuff. Ness was giving me crap for it. He's like, that's a lot of Morissette for one video. And here we are, video 3, and still talking about it. But it's just... Shania's the good luck for the Oilers. Levine, apparently, no. Morissette's the good luck for this. Not at all. We would have had seen some success by now. I don't know what to really expect as far as my distance in this. I know... Oh, jeez. Those blind jumps are a little scary. I know the snow world's gonna, like... That could suck, man. I don't necessarily want to deal with the snow world. A lot more of the barrel stuff. Some of my favorite levels, like Treetop Town, that literally my favorite level, might be, El Bizarro. One thing that's... I don't know if, like... I mentioned it before, because I think I was listening to them, but there's been, like, I think it's like G. Sam Miller or something on YouTube's been, like, doing these, I don't know if they're, like, recreations or just, like, actual sound restorations of the songs from, this trilogy on Super Nintendo. I gotta focus here. But they're incredible anyways. Let's try and find times to actually focus on the game a little better than autopilot mode. That's happened twice. So lucky that one saves. That was the one, wasn't it? Okay. Not the best versions of the song, but hey. Okay. Man, I feel like in a way what I'm doing is just like what people do train for speed running, only I'm taking it far less seriously, right? You're a little different in this version. It's actually a lot more zoomed in, too. Again, I was just looking at the other version by editing it. The camera does a little bit of that panning thing based off which direction you are. Dude, this is so zoomed in. How did I win the race on this version versus people that are on Super... I mean, to be fair, Cyrus was on Game Boy Color, and that's even worse. The ratio is even... yeah. I can't believe it. You trampled all over Naughty. Give me that giant banana. I will take care of it for you. Come on, get going. You can't rest yet. Yeah, I know. Can't die yet. Never say die. Okay, can we get through Monkey Mines? That is the real question this time. Again, yeah, like a lot of the stuff's been redone and put in. I actually think this looks freaking fantastic. I think a lot of the graphical aesthetic of this still nails it for its system it's on and everything. And I do quite enjoy this version, but definitely noticing when you go back to back on them, it's a lot more noticeable. When this is just what you're playing, like redoing my playthrough, I don't even just mean for the race, because obviously the race I would have been playing it basically on a computer like this, but I was playing it on Game Boy Advance at one point. Also sick, I think, at home, staying at my parents'. And, okay, I can see it. Can we just, like, get a zoom in on that face? When I'm editing, can you remember to, like, make this the thumbnail? Thanks. Like, nothing else other than DK going... Or it's not even... Okay, literally, like, one eyeball is, like, here, and one eyeball is there. I'm just noticing that now. What the heck? Like, no, we're not. The reaction face will not happen. I do get my face in the thumbnails, but we just kind of grab nice moments and whatever. I don't want to see... I have such a pet peeve on the people that have the videos, and it's like... Like, just... Wait, does that take... It almost takes me off there. Just... Pet peeves. I wish you all the well, people who do that. I know why you do it. I know it's for... It helps the clicks. I wasn't sure what just happened there. Get a close-up image of that frog, too. They just get a lot of close-ups this time. While you're at it, throw a close-up of this. This is gonna be a big edit, isn't it? Espresso bonus! Oh boy, we gotta... This is where the more settings... No. We are here collecting gold. Because I like gold! I am shocked I'm trying to do impressions. I actually don't even have, like, some of my vocal range still. It's been about a month. I don't even know it was laryngitis I had. But yeah, it was funny. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, like, do a bunch of videos again, and then it was just like, nope. I remember it was funny, because I was, like, holding up that script, being like, I gotta practice this. First time in 14 years I had to miss a show. I literally had no voice. I've never lost my voice. That was... Oh man, that was a time. But you know what? Like, for as big as I am into acting and how much I've done of it and how much I would, like, never dream of missing a show and stuff, I did. I have. Really happy with the way it was handled. Really happy to see my my young friend that was in my other show. It was the one I asked to do it. First person that came to mind. And just see him do such a good job. And for me to make that call to, you know, get him in there was made early enough that I think it benefits everybody. And I kept showing up there just to be emotional support if nothing else and watch those three just absolutely kill it. So I don't even, like, feel like, man, I missed a show and that's, like, the worst thing ever like I used to. It's like everything was handled as well as it could be. It's unfortunate. Even if I was, like, asked to put it on today, like, weeks later, because I was, like, really fighting the clock to, like, get it. Because it was, like, day before, you know, I made it, like, a decision. It was like, you probably don't have to go on for me, but maybe you do. I don't even know if it's here. Because we did say no intentional skips in the race. I'm not gonna trust it. I've learned. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, they did an awesome job. Yeah, I was there, and you know, I told them to be basically a game time decision. Day of, like, because I had no voice the first day. I literally was like walking my spots with everybody else, and someone else was saying the lines for me. I had no voice. In preface for, like, switching locations like we were there. Second day, I did have, like, my lowest registers back. And I still don't have my highest registers back, which is funny, because I've switched the editing in this, again, lately back to the old-fashioned way, I say, quote-unquote, with Audacity, rather than letting OBS do it all, because for whatever reason with OBS, if you've been watching my videos recently, other than these ones, anytime, like, I get into those high pitches and stuff, it's like the noise gate is really funky about it, and it just mutes me. So, I don't know, it doesn't come through, and, I'm not the best audio guy. I'd probably have to talk to my buddy Dine or something again, just to see, like, maybe how to redo some of that, because Audacity, I can do a lot of it after the fact, which is the nice part, whereas when... Ooh, buddy. Okay. There's the Aries. Oh, okay. When I can edit it after the fact, it's just kind of a better tool in general in the behind-the-scenes sense. Again, I do this, like, right? I don't see Bonanza. So what's next, hey? That was Stop and Go Station. I thought it was just like an extra spider effect there. What the heck? Spidery guy. Okay, I gotta be careful here, man. We can't take a single hit. What the? Some of the stuff is interesting here. Okay, I don't need any of that, so let's just avoid it. Let's start considering these things, right? Okay, I want you over there. I don't trust these tires anymore either. I feel like I will play better when I know I have the safety net. You know what I mean? I know the tone of this might be a little more somber, like probably expected in the first couple of VODs. A little more, mind you. That's just me, man. That's just, it really depends. From day to day and what have you. It's just the wonders of ADHD and all that good stuff. But I love it. I love the way those first two videos came out. I had a lot of fun with them. Having a lot of fun with this one. Hope that's generally mutual. Obviously, if you're here, so hey. Again, just trying to do this thing to have fun, ultimately. Like, I do miss a lot of it. I was thinking lately, I was like, man, initially when I started this stuff at like 18, there was just like definitely a lot more of a magic to it. I think a lot of it's been the entertainer aspect or whatever has been covered a lot more by theater and all that stuff over the past dozen years. So when those are kind of going, I don't have a lot of time to do a lot of things, honestly. I drop a lot of my hobbies, and I have no regrets about it. And this has always been a hobbyist thing for me, so... I mean, there was a time that I was definitely giving it an honest college try. I don't know why we're trying to do the cool text like that, because even though we have the safety net, we could still very much... I just feel better jumping on bees. I just feel better murdering bees, you know? I just almost feel better doing the crazier text in general. Like, I should have just jumped that. I would have felt better just jumping over that whole pit, probably. Okay. And you're going to go with the Final Fantasy XIV terms. Are we reaching the prog point soon? Point of progress, basically. Lighting gets so interesting in these. These are very jarring. Now we need the close-up of Diddy's face. Like, the way it's blending into TK's arm. What even? Whoa. Whoa. Alright, well they jazzed that up a bit, didn't they?
Maybe they will. Fucking A, you asshole!
Like that one. I remember those now, actually. Oh, shoot. Okay, we didn't do that as well as last time. Oh, buddy. I think we like managed to roll and end up on top of that somehow. That looks quite a bit different from the one I just watched, too. I know the camera and stuff is physically smaller this time. It's just I like shrink the way the aspect ratio is in the GBA. Had to even shrink GBA a little bit. It's actually technically a little squashed. It's because it seemed like the call. Okay. Millstone Mayhem. That does do a... Rather than just... I do like in these GBA versions, as I played them all, that they did like overhaul and do things nicer in ways. A transition scene, for example, was pretty cool. Some of these bonuses, I think, transport me. That's why I take them. I don't... Like, it just doesn't continue the song until... But that is like a lead into da 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 da. Alright, hamsters on wheels. Squeals on wheels, as the rats get called in the third game. They do look a little jankier in those wheels. I can see why people didn't like this version as much, for sure. I think it very much does its job for what it is. Haha, the prophecy's not for true. With TNT, who Diddy wins everything. Is that not the moral of the story? This is actually I kind of like this. Is it sound? What is it? What do they call it? Like the sound font? I think. I don't know musical terms, but I kind of like the way this sounds on GBA, this one, honestly. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're getting there. This is the tire. This is the culprit. Buddy. See, bouncy's fine. Bouncy's fine. Let's just do it when that's there as a safety net. Okay, whatever. I'm too busy thinking about previous lives. In a previous life, things are bad. Oh, leaps of faith. I thought that was the ledge. Wait. Oh, that's not good. Nothing about this is good, in fact. Hang on. Why the... Does that happen in Super Nintendo, I wonder? Oh, those are scaring the heck out of me. Like, they're still present, but they're not technically something that can hurt you at that point. That is so weird, man. Oh, I was gonna say we're gonna lose the frog to the dang bird. Oh. Oh, no, no. Okay, frog, just chill. Chill, buddy. Okay, let's get out. Oh, alright, this is where the thing people are expecting. This to get more tense, obviously. This game goes on. The deathless attempt of more difficult levels causes me to actually kind of sell legitimately. I'm taking risks I probably shouldn't be there. Okay, frickin' hamster wheel. Don't go that far, right? I'm not expecting you to go that far. Honestly, I think the frame skip's just a little weird. I need to look at that. Okay. I don't know. Those jumps seem a little weird. Really? Oh god, this seems way more tense than I ever remember it being. And that's kind of the point of this. What do we have left? We don't have anything left! We've made Prague. We have made Prague, not the city. Progress. I can hear the bananas ticking in. If you like actually are there, you can see like the peels opening up and stuff as they go. Oh yeah, there's a DDR game in this. I am not doing the DDR game, I'm sorry. For boss time, this time on Donkey Kong Country, I think we'll include this. It'll be a little bit of a longer VOD, but man, I don't know what parts 2's will be. It's going to be entirely contingent on it, but I think... Ah! What the heck? Okay, the timing's a little bit different than I thought. Okay, dodge and jump is usually what it should be. Yeah. Okay, just a little jumping the gun on it. Jumping the necky. Get a close-up on that necky as it goes. Thank you. I'm just thinking of editing in the future. I'm like, am I really going to be pulsing the camera as he goes? Probably not, maybe. You sure showed that stupid bird who's boss. I'm British now, because I'm like trying to keep my voice in British stuff. Good, that's another banana. I can't. That's the part that's like grazing the line of ability. Oh, Vine Valley first before hell starts. Okay.